first part, we was talking about wasting time and wasting transportation, wasteful transportation, and wasteful waiting yesterday. And today is wasteful producing. So, with that being said, let's get started. In business, uh, the part of the seven mudas is eliminating waste, and in business, this one that we focusing on today is wasteful producing, overproduction, right? And in overproduction, that's when there are more parts in the production line than customers are actually purchasing. So you have excess. I mean, we have an excess of this and that, and we're spending all this time making things for people to buy, but nobody's buying it. So maybe we should, put those resources to something else. So since the balance is off, there's no money coming in, and we're paying people to produce these things, and we're buying the materials to make these things and spending time making it. The balance is off, and it's wasteful. So if we could, in business, if we could, tone that down, where there's more of an equal balance of, what's coming in and what we're spending to make it. As long as we're making a profit, then, we're good to go. But that's business. What I wanted to talk about is personal life, because there's so many books out there on Kaizen and business. I mean, that's a whole, Kaizen approach to business. But we're Kaizen Moai, and we have the sole purpose of getting better in our lives, right? So that's why we're getting together. So in our personal lives, this balance is upset. I mean, same thing. When we overproduce in this certain area. Now, what do you produce the most? Your thoughts, and that's really worth a lot. Okay, it's worth a lot. One thought can bring you millions and millions of dollars, fame and fortune, and things like that. Or one thought can put you into a bad situation. So thoughts are, pretty important, but we overthink things. This is about overproducing or wasteful producing. We'll sit here and we'll think on things that we shouldn't be thinking on. You get lost in thought, and next thing you know, you've wasted a whole day thinking about this thing that probably might not ever happen, unless you keep thinking about it, and then definitely it will happen because you brought it into being. But we spend most of our day thinking things that really don't matter. We think on things that just don't really matter, or we think about people who don't really care about what we're doing, or we just waste time and resources in areas that could be utilized better for our benefit. So, we'll spend time going over situations, or we even sit down and create situations in our minds, and we'll just think. Oh man, I'm just having a hard day, and you haven't even got out of bed yet, thinking about how bad the day is going to be, and the balance is off. Well, see, I mean, this is me. I'll be thinking of scenarios. This is going to happen. So if this happens, this is how I'm going to attack it. And I'll sometimes even sit there, create scenarios and excuses why it's not going to work and whose fault it's going to be. They did this. We haven't even left the house yet for the day and to get started. And before it started, we've defeated half the day and ourselves and the situations. So don't do that. Don't do that. We need to calm down. All right. So I was just thinking, if this is you and, I did this morning, let's press pause for a second, right? Press pause. Good morning, son. Things are getting out of hand and our mind is going nuts. You're going to have to boop yourself. Boop. Press pause. Take a walk through that thought garden. I don't know if you created one. Mine is right there. But, cross that bridge from reality into your own personal space. And remember Ichigo Ichie, once in a lifetime meeting. So what you're going to do is meet with yourself. Okay? Meet with yourself in your thought garden, outside of space and time, inside of Ichigo Ichie. So, and what I want you to do is to clear your mind of all the things that causes procrastination. All right? And what those things are? All the things that distract you, the distractions. If you know you're being distracted by something, just press pause. Don't go that way. I know I got to do something and I just feel like doing something else, but I don't need to be distracted because I need to get this done. If I already know it, choose to do what you're supposed to do. But to mentally prepare yourself, Ichigo Ichie, we're inside the Ichigo Ichie. We're pushing off distractions. We're pushing off mentally draining thoughts. And that might be thoughts about people, might be thoughts about anything. Just push them aside. They can wait and sit outside of Ichigo Ichie. Our anxieties, push it aside. Negative emotions, take it off, push it aside. We're in Ichigo Ichie. Calm down. And this one, thoughts that devalue something that you're just putting down. Thoughts of, this will never work. Or that person is so trash. Push it all aside. With that being aside, off of you, enjoy the place you are right now. And I say this to myself, and I want to tell you too, you are great. You're great. So inside this Ichigo Ichie, enjoy being in the presence of greatness. I spend a lot of time in my thought garden with God, so I enjoy the presence of God. And there's always peace, joy, righteousness, the fruits of the Spirit, gentleness, kindness, love. What better place to be if everything is getting out of hand and the scale is being tilted one way or the other? So it's your time to breathe. Your time to breathe. Your time to reset yourself. And don't come out until you're ready. And when you're ready, you're refreshed, you're renewed, re-energized. You can go conquer and do the things that you were called to do. All right? So, we got that. You ready to go out and get it? All right, man. Here's to you. Kampai. Love you much.